Alright guys, so we're back here again for part 2 of the Lockport, Illinois tournament. Um, so game 4 here, plus 32. The load of cash in this is like 50 over at this point, and I'm kind of struggling, but I'm like, okay, like, I just shot 190 last game, and I'm like, I don't know, it's not too bad, but I would also like to have a better score. So I'm coming into this game pretty confident, like, okay, like I can get there. Obviously, I want to be, in the cut, and leading in the cut at this point is top 16, which is like plus 78. So, very attainable if I shoot like 700 the last three. But right here, we're off to a really slow start. And so I was like, okay, like I've got to do something different. I've got to go for the home run here. And I just can't get anything going. I literally can't get anything going. And this violent collision here, I mean, again, it shapes good, but it's just not getting the 10 out. So I'm clearly not doing something right. I mean, if the G4 hybrid is doing the same thing, the violent collision is doing the same thing, it's like, okay, like, what do I need to do to get a hit here? I just feel like I'm working my butt off for, like, no reason. And it's just not, it's not panning out. Oop, that should be an 8 spare. Oh well. But, I mean, it just, like, I don't know. I mean, as you saw from that shot, I was like, okay, that's dead flush. Like, that should be fine. And on the right lane, just 10 pins again. I'm like, come on, man. Like, how am I gonna, I can't get there if I can't, get the splashing hits, right? That's what I felt in the PTQ as well. I felt like I was hitting the pocket a bunch and just couldn't get the splashers out. And, it is what it is. It sucks, but that's life and that's bowling. Yeah, as you see here, I just shot a grinding 192. I mean, just totally grinding. But I still feel pretty confident in the ball reaction. I just need to, I think I just needed to square up my angles. So that's what I did there. And unfortunately, the first shot was a 9-pin, but, it's still pretty good. Hit the pocket and went and just left the 9-pin. So, I just stayed in the same spot and just kind of did the same thing on that shot. And then the same thing on this shot. I mean, both shots were really, really good there. So that's good. And, oh, my guy knocked the camera over. But, ooh, really good shot there. And an even better one here, getting out all the way to 6. And it comes back and strikes for no reason at all. So much fun. And, yeah, I didn't really so in great. But I was still throwing my hands up in the air because I'm like, why, God, why, basically. And, yeah, that was bad, obviously. I mean, oh, God. Wow. Yeah, I did not throw it the greatest of all time, unfortunately. Um, yeah. Well, I guess that should be 7-1, but, I mean, it doesn't even matter. Oh, got the splasher there. A little too late, though, unfortunately, in terms of this game. And 8. Great. Great, great. I'm really, really happy, as you can tell, from my awesome body language there. Really, really just so stoked that I did that. And. Yay. I'm even happier on that shot because now I realized what I needed to do, and then all of a sudden, air, basically. Ugh. Whatever. Frustrating 2-11 game. It's really close to getting there, but unfortunately it just didn't happen, So, I mean, it is what it is, and, I know that I need a big game here to do anything, to have a chance, basically like a 270 to have any chance. And I knew with that 6 count, like I needed a sheet. I needed to spare this in sheet. And I do spare it, so that's good. That's good. And I need this one basically to stay alive in the tournament. And 2-pin. Just another frustrating event. I just felt like I was so close, Those are the ones that really hurt, is when you just feel like you're that close and it's not really like it slips away. It's just like, it's like, oh my god, it's another 9 that should have been 8. But like, I just feel like I was so close. And like, all I needed to really do was just actually go to this Tundra Fire here. It's just, the Tundra Fire looks so good in this situation because the hierarchy or the what like whatever. Mostly it's just because of the hierarchy. Um, it wasn't an asim and things, and it was just gonna be a little more even and round through the lane, and it clearly was here after getting this double. I mean, I knew as soon as I doubled, I was like, yep, I should have been throwing this ball literally since I should have ball changed to this from the GB4 hybrid earlier. So yeah, just another frustrating event, but we do end on a strike, and yeah. So I missed the cash by about 15 there. Obviously I missed some spare that could have gotten there, but I'm looking for the win in these kinds of events. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. So bye bye.